Okay, good morning again, everybody. Sorry, drinking my tea at the same time. What I'd like to speak to you today is timely interest, because the World Cup's about to start as well. And there's obviously going to be a huge amount of tweets occurring within Twitter, which is good if you like football, but probably not if you don't. So what I'd like to mention today is one method you can use so that you can tweet about the World Cup and not annoy your general followers. And this technique really applies to many other things, but I'm going to mention it in particular about the World Cup. But before we do that, we probably need to understand how the whole following thing works, because if I tweeted something now, and let's try this, looking forward to the match tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a couple of beers in, and I'm going to add the World Cup hashtag on the end. And a hashtag is just a shorthand to allow people to search, because if I tweet that now, my tweet is visible there, and it's visible to everybody who's following me, the 834. Oh, and the little ball is something which Twitter have added. It's really cute, actually. I'll just flick over to the screen. You can see a bit of it. But basically, Twitter have added in the screen, which you can see all the football. But you don't normally see a little football next to it. The important part is the hashtag. Hashtags start with that hash symbol. And if you click on it, and sometimes this takes a while, but here we go. If I click on it, you will see there's lots of tweets there, which are grouped specifically because they've all mentioned the World Cup hashtag. So say if you were watching the England-USA match, you could see what everyone else is tweeting about it during the match, and you could comment, and it can be really good fun. There's some really funny people out there, and it's always interesting to see what other people have got to say. And it's a great method of engaging with new people and maybe finding new followers and things like that. So that's why we use the hashtags. And if we look at that tweet, we can see that I mentioned the hashtag there. But obviously, if I'm watching the football match and I'm doing lots and lots of these tweets and I'm mentioning the hashtag, that could just annoy my regular followers, because, you know, some of them might not be interested in football at all. So, sorry, slip of tea there. So I just want to show you one method which I've come up with, which can help save you a bit of pain on that front. If you start the tweet, well, actually, let's start a tweet. Autographic. I'm meeting them for a drink later on, if I can spell their name right. We're hopefully going to watch the first match together. I need to borrow some money from them, actually, because I forgot my wallet today, so that'll please them no end. I know they're coming back from Bristol today, so what time you guys back from Bristol? If I can spell it. Okay, if I tweet that. Right then. Now, obviously, this is called a reply because the tweet actually starts with the username, and Autographic will see that, and only my followers will see that tweet if they are additionally following Autographic. And that's how we help separate noise and keep us from seeing too many tweets. So only my followers will see that tweet there if they are additionally following Autographic. So going back to what we were trying to achieve, which was trying not to swamp our followers with too many World Cup tweets, or whatever the event is. If I started off with chat only, now chat only is an account I created. It's a private account, and importantly, it does not accept followers. So no one can follow it, which means that it's a good way of making sure that no one can see those tweets, apart from people who are following the hashtag. So this tweet would only really be visible, spell, via a hashtag search, and I'll put the hashtag on the end, World Cup. Okay, so it's still appearing, you know, on my screen here, which is the collection of my tweets and the people I'm following, but that chat only means that my followers just do not see it. They would have seen it without the chat only, but because I got that in there, they're not going to see it. It's still visible on my profile screen. I mean, this is still public after all. As you can see, it's still there, but you know, not everyone looks at the profile screen. So that, take another swig of tea. So using the chat only is a real fantastic way of hiding tweets or suppressing some of those tweets from swamping your followers. So thanks for that. Brought to you by me, Joel Hughes. This is my website. There's me there. Hooray. If you're interested, I'm relaunching the monthly newsletter to give it some really good news on social media, internet strategy, but put into terms which business will really understand. And I'll also mention any upcoming events. So if you're interested in that, please go along to the website. That's the homepage there, www.jojet.com, jojet.com. Link should appear later on. Click on the free newsletter and you can just enter your details there. That's great. Thank you very much again for watching.